It's your girl, Miss J, Talks with J. Talk about the Crucible Sweet 16, some of the battlers, and some of the matchups that you have, which will help determine who's moving on to the Elite Eight. You got Swervo, representing Maryland, K&M, OSBL. If you're not familiar with Swervo, type him in on YouTube, check OSBL, get in some of his battles. I know he mentioned that a lot of his battles have been one-rounders. He's now getting into 3-round battles. I like Swervo. Now that he's getting in 3-round battles, I definitely want to see what he can bring for 3 solid rounds. He's going to be going up against King Money. He represents We Go Hard, Loud Crowd, Home Team. He's one of the forefathers over at We Go Hard. I think Money's performance against Mr. Biscuit really got people talking about Money. I think before it was just, We Go Hard. He only here because he's We Go Hard. That's why he got picked. I think people got into the Money in his style with the Mr. Biscuit battle. So Swervo versus King Money should be a very good back and forth battle. Tycoon Christ. He's dope. If you've been following the Crucible, K-Slave versus Tycoon Christ was a fire back and forth battle. Tycoon Christ has his own style, which is good because a lot of battlers sound like each other, and he sets himself apart. He's gonna battle Elijah Straight. If you're not familiar with Elijah Straight, real good friends with the Saga. He got some battles on Gates of the Garden. I first saw Elijah Straight on the Saga's League, I believe it was, Overflow. That's where I first got seen Elijah Straight and K-Jack and Voice the Poet. Elijah Straight is a really good puncher. Definitely want to see this matchup and continue to see the progress that Elijah Straight makes in the future matchups. Royalty, repping the West Coast, gives you the street feel, the pain, everything he's been dealing with or going through in his life. I like Royalty. They have him going against Black Rolac. First time seeing him was the Crucible. He's dope. This could be an interesting back and forth battle too, to see what they talk about back and forth with one another. You got Blick the Barbarian versus Shy G's. Not too familiar really with Blick the Barbarian. Shy G's I got familiar with watching the Crucible. Look forward to see what both of them bring. Mr. Biscuit, he keeps having really good performances. Hopefully he picks up the energy this next battle versus MVP. MVP, I've seen him once before, RBE. He's dope. This should be a good back and forth. Casino Casino's dope. Hopefully he has the energy. He has the energy when he raps. K-Slade is a star. I've been saying that since the first time I seen him. That if he continues on the path he's going to be a star. J2's been doing his numbers for a minute. See him on Gates of the Garden. Then he made the Crucible, doing his numbers. Anderson Burris, first time I've seen him actually battle was the Crucible. I've heard his name before. I think he reps iBattle. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. Ren Thomas versus Bose. Bose repping Charlotte. Bose did his thing. I'm familiar with Bose. I've watched a few of his battles. Him and Ren should be a good back and forth. Just hope for some good back and forth battles and not one-sided battles as far as the Crucible Sweet 16. Come with your best material.